What's up, guys? It's been a minute. There hasn't really been anything to watch, really, though. Like, that has come out, at least recently. There hasn't been a lot that's really been worth reacting to. That I've had time to do anyway. But we're back here. And you're back here.
Something broke the stagnation, and that's why I'm back. So what is it?
You went full extra with that one, huh? You went. I don't think you'll be able to guess because this is something that it's strange that it came up now. Of all times for it to have come up, like I never would have expected this to happen now. Maybe back in the day, but it doesn't feel off. It feels right, but at the same time, it's like it's been so long. That's kind of crazy that it's kind of happening now. Today we are going to be checking out Scooby-Doo crossover with Courage the Cowardly Dog. They just released the trailer.
Oh,
like yesterday.
This should have happened a long time ago.
Yes. A long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it happened in a galaxy far, far away, but I needed it to come way back when Courage was on the air and Scooby-Doo was, well, Scooby-Doo ain't really go off the air ever.
Yeah, well, never.
But back when Courage was on the air, strong. Because if y'all don't know, all you youngins out here, Courage the Cowardly Dog was that show back in the day. That is my dog. I don't care too much about Scooby. Like, I was never a big Scooby fan, but Courage, nah, man. Courage helped you to become the person that you were today if you were on the vibe of that show back in the good old days of the 90s, early 2000 kids.
Scooby would get scared, but he had a whole gang to rely upon.
Exactly.
Okay? Courage was a cowardly dog, but extremely loyal to save his family from whatever affected them in the middle of nowhere.
Nah, because sometimes it won't even his family. Sometimes he would, I mean, like, most of the times it was, like, you know, Muriel and Eustace getting involved. Even saving Eustace most of the time, I mean, some of the times he kind of let Eustace do his own thing, and he kind of fell apart. But for the most part, Courage would see somebody, then go in, save them. I still love the finale for Courage the Cowardly Dog, where we got backstory where Courage came from. I still love like the episodes with the cat in the mask that came up in the house and he had to find out where she was from, and she was on the wrong side of the tracks, basically the ghetto, and he had to go to the hood. And I was just like, oh my God, Courage in the hood. This is crazy. Get this boy out of here. He's not ready. But he came out on top. And there ain't too many, like, because I don't even think, I can't remember if Courage was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon or not. I don't think he was.
With the animation style, I would say no, but the rights might have shifted.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. But Courage the Cowardly Dog, Scooby-Doo crossover. We about to check out the trailer.
Yes.
But before we do, you know, we gotta do that thing where we do that thing. Come on, do the thing. Get us. All right, y'all, we back. Trailers all popped up. Let's do this. Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's a nice opening because they were in the middle of nowhere. I actually really like
it fits very well.
Yes.
Come on, let's go! We gotta catch up with Scooby-Doo!
Okay, so Scooby gets lost in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Scooby-Doo found a little courage. That's me!
Oh snap! And we got the Courage type of villains, where they all nasty.
It's my friends. And a lot of adventure.
Okay, hold on.
But then Courage goes into the Scooby world.
Why is the water dripping upward?
Okay, so they're gonna have.
I've never seen cicadas that big before. More weird and creepy, mysterious
More courage type stuff. Okay. Okay. I kind of feel that because Velma right, Nowhere be off the charts crazy.
There's nowhere to run. The insects grow to crazy sizes here.
Alright, so they got some old Scooby-Doo antics. Scooby-Doo animation. But with like courage. Okay, I can see what they're going for. I can see the vibe that they're going for. But I kind of want to see what the mystery is, you know what I'm saying? Like where the Scooby-Doo element comes in, where it's like an actual mystery.
Their song Mystery of Finding Scoob.
Because they already found her. You see that in the trailer.
Mystery solved.
That's not a mystery.
Watch the masters at work. Needs more mustard. Excuse me, must have been something.
Courage out here.
Look for it on digital DVD.
Oh, this is straight to DVD.
Or digital.
Well, still all the same.
But I just love that it's not like one is taking too much of like the forefront than the other. It's like a real like crossover of where it's blended both worlds pretty darn well.
No, the Scooby-Doo elements definitely take more of the forefront. It's definitely a Scooby-Doo movie featuring Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like that element I can definitely see because it's mostly a like Scooby-Doo kind of feel to it.
But are they still in Nowhere?
It doesn't matter if they're nowhere; they can be anywhere. But the elements of it are reminiscent more of Scooby-Doo, and then they've got aspects of Courage the Cowardly Dog in there, like the freakouts of like the facial expressions and everything come from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
But the zaniness of the plot seems more in line with Scooby-Doo. Because if it were more reminiscent of Courage the Cowardly Dog, which is why I brought up I don't get where the mystery is. Because in Courage, it's never a mystery. It's always, how am I going to beat this demonic creature?
Exactly, the monster of the week.
Yes, because Courage's villains are always real. They're always exactly what they are. So, Scooby, like in the game, they always try to find the mystery of like how things are going crazy. Maybe they're holding back a little bit in this so that, you know, the Courage antics, which are a little bit more scary,
Yes.
don't get shown. But this seems like it's gonna like dumb down the more mythos of Courage the Cowardly Dog, which has more like freak out type of villains, and make it a more Scooby-Doo type thing.
Well, yeah, there can be some like disturbing things at times that you question. How did this make it into my Scooby-Doo? I don't find too much.
Scooby-Doo. I don't remember anything disturbing in Scooby-Doo.
That's the one thing. There's
unless you
definitely
count Zombie Island. That's the only one where I guess you could.
That's the one that I would remember would probably be the only one on the list. But Courage, I can already say, I can think off of the top of my head. I'm starting to name them.
I was about to say
fingers.
I can think of at least 5 good Courage the Cowardly Dog villains that immediately made my skin crawl.
Do you mind if I ask you? Are you thinking of either Ramses or Mr. Gerbil? It's Doc Gerbil's world.
No, I think of the barber.
Oh.
I think of cats. I think of the flam villain who like brainwashed people by making them eat flam.
Oh, yes.
I think of the water lady who hypnotized Eustace and like drowned people and was like a water demon.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think of the banana people.
Nah, I don't find them scary.
I think of the roach. Like that. These
the
are
iconic roach that we got now.
Not this one, because these are like giant cicadas. But I mean that Roach from that one episode. Anyone who's a Courage the Cowardly Dog fan, remind me that one episode. Gotta turn the mic around. That one episode where Courage was in the apartment complex and he was just looking through different apartments and you just found like crazy, like different things. And I still remember. I remember that damn Roach. I remember that little girl that he was just trying to be nice to, and she turned around and had freak. Man, I swear, looking like she was straight out of Billy and Mandy. Oh. Who else was there? Like, I never thought Ramses was that scary because Ramsey wasn't really a villain. He was just trying to get back his own property. So Ramses was cool with me.
I don't know.
Every duck in Courage the Cowardly Dog had problems. The space ducks and that French duck.
That's true. Both of them were not recurring, but it's just like the same motif. And that's just the idea of... I never found that foot.
I never found the foot one.
No, that wasn't scary. But do you remember the robot that was just wanted to carve up stuff to make like little Rudolph the reindeers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some people actually found that to be scary. I don't find that scary at all. That's a sad story.
I find like there were some of that was what made Courage good because there were sometimes
he's helping even the monsters.
Sometimes some of them like Cats never learned a lesson.
No,
Cats just was always like a problem. If y'all remember Cats, that was pretty much if you remember him from Powerpuff Girls, I swear that was his fucking cat. Cats was a problem, and there's a lot of them that I don't remember or like flash because there are a lot of them that he helps. There are a lot of other ones that just like
gotta go.
They're problems.
They gotta go.
But the barber, for sure. The water demon lady. The flam dude. Oh, gosh, no, I know I named 5.
Cats. Or the
I
duck.
thought I said cats. I'm not really bothered by the duck. The duck was just reoccurring. Just a reoccurring problem. Then that black duck.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know what it was with them, but the creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog did not like ducks.
He was attacked by ducks as a kid, like many of us are in a local park or something like that, wanting to feed the ducks, and then mistaking like its territory for like that larger human that's coming to give me bread is actually a goose, and then the duck attacks a child. That's scary. That went on to create this imagery we got.
There's like 4 different ducks.
Yeah.
In Courage that are like a problem.
The true antagonist.
But that being said, they do a lot of these Scooby-Doo crossovers nowadays. I saw like one not too long ago with Batman the Brave and the Bold and Scooby-Doo. That kind of makes sense.
That could fit, yeah.
Yeah, those two things could kind of fit together because it's kind of reminiscent of the old Scooby-Doo Batman crossover.
Yes.
From way back in the day. The only one that was really super out of bounds was the Supernatural Scooby-Doo crossover. Because it played out like a Supernatural episode where they got stuck in Scooby-Doo, but because they were in there, like, their ghost
still had to...
Yeah, their type of ghost was actually the one, and it took over like one of the episodes. So it was killing off the people instead of like scaring them out of the house. It was literally that iconic episode of where Scooby got the inheritance, and it was just like whoever stays in the house the longest is the one that gets the money.
Oh, House on Haunted Hill sort of situation.
Yeah. It's that episode, but like the ghost then becomes real, so he's killing the people in the house. And they think that it's still fake and trying to explain things away, but Sam and Dean Westchester are just going through like, oh no, nah, we can't let Scooby-Doo die.
No, you can't let Scooby die.
So,
but when you first brought up like this crossover here, and I was sitting down, and I was thinking, well, Scooby-Doo has been around for multiple generations and decades, and has had several different styles in which he's been drawn, animated, and done in CGI, even. I was getting the smallest bit concerned of, were we going to pull Courage out of the art style that we have already seen? And we did not. And I appreciate that.
Well, there's not too much that you could do with Courage to like really change him, but this is their generic like crossover Scooby-Doo art style. Like, I don't even think this is reminiscent of the current like, or the most current animation of Scooby-Doo, like the cartoon.
Nah.
This is the style that they consistently use when they're doing crossovers now. So, and it's a good style. It's just, I would have wanted it to be a bit more like supernatural if they're going to nowhere, for them to have to deal with nowhere's type of problems. But they don't really do they don't push the boundaries with Scooby-Doo anymore. Like, they actually had a movie where they returned to Zombie Island. Like,
they did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's nothing like
it's nothing
the
like
first, yeah. It's more
I guess I'll have to
campier
that
and
soon enough. But
I haven't actually seen it because
See,
the trailer for it made
you
me
just said it right
immediately
there.
look
It's
like,
a lot campier. So does
Yes.
that mean that you're looking at this Scooby-Doo crossover formula, and the problem is deviating from the formula makes the supernatural one interesting to watch, but if you don't deviate from the formula, then it's just another Scooby-Doo
episode.
crossover.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna cross over with other things, like the Batman one kind of worked, but Batman worked because Batman is also a detective by nature.
Yeah.
So working with the gang makes sense in a degree, because like if they have a perspective that he wouldn't have thought of because he's not a teenager, that would help him solve the case. I could get behind that. But with Courage, like, it's not really about solving a mystery, it's about survival most of the time.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do this thing where like we have Courage around and we gotta solve the mystery of like where the cicadas are coming from and like what's making them go crazy in nowhere, then I'm sorry, Scooby, you gotta accept some nowhere style problems where I gotta see a little more fear. Cause just being scared of, like, that was the thing. Courage was a cowardly dog, but if you look at any of the things that he had to deal with, bro, everyone would be afraid. Yeah, I was about to say, everyone would be afraid of all the nonsense that Courage the Cowardly Dog had to face. So I'm not gonna play this game where we do dumb, scaled back things and Courage gonna be out here acting foolish, as if he didn't take down whole supernatural creatures all on his lonesome.
Hey, he's just a stray dog taken in by an old woman in the middle of nowhere.
Gosh darn it. But this is Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Might check it out when it comes out. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. But we're going to get up on out of here. I'm Will Knight.
Matt McKinley.
Be brave, be bold, be you, and hopefully we will be in your future. Later.
Late.
Oh wow, dang. I forgot what type of video this is. I'm supposed to hit a button now.
Press
Snap. Oh my God, not yours.